This is Hall of Complete Harmony, just in back of the other hall that we went through. Small square hall. Now the Emperor Throne, this middle building. This is Hall of Preserving Harmony. Again, we're walking north. Beautiful roof area. The yellow for the sun. The red for fire. This is a symbol of dragon that lives in water. And the idea here to put this dragon on the roof is this would ward off fires from lightning. But you can see the modern lightning rod next to the dragon, both equally successful.
Examination.
Yes. So you can see it says on the plaque that this was Palace of Examination for the highest stage. If you passed this test, basically had a job for life. But this was open to all males. And the emperor presided over the exams himself. It was very important. Very immense grounds. And again, the copper urns for water. Every building had a water supply for fire. The urns were clad with gold, copper clad with gold. Obviously, most gold has been removed. The tape is saying that this is one piece of marble, and it took 28,000 people to move this marble from the quarry.
The 200 tons.
200 tons. And what they would do is put water on the roads to create ice to move the marble slab.
The long is 16.5 meters. The width is 3.07 meters. The thickness is 1.7 meters.
1.7 meters thick. You can see it's all very intricately carved. But one and one only stone. One solid stone.
There are totally 9 dragons on it.
9 dragons. 9 was considered very good luck, the perfect number. This is Gate of Heavenly Purity, and this was the entrance to the private grounds for the emperor, his private residence. Everything we've seen up now is more of the public ceremony, obviously restricted to very few, but still public. The emperor would come to this building every day at 6 a.m. to hear basically the local news. He wanted to hear reports from officials. This is one of the most imposing views we have seen so far, with the stone carving and the Great Hall behind. Take the private bridge over to the more of the residence. Remember, the emperor was the only male allowed in these buildings. No high official, no prince, only male was emperor. Wives and eunuchs served him. These houses were home to the emperor's wives and harem. These were girls between 12 and 15 years old. This is the Palace of Heavenly Purity. You can see it's undergoing restoration. And as we enter here, this is the living quarters for the emperor. The emperor would sit here, yellow robes, and says, "Be open and above board." This is Hall of Union, where the Empress would have her birthday party. Empress throne. Palace of Earthly Tranquility. His next private palace. Yes, this is one of the beds, or mats. Another stone clock. I'm told the one side is for summer and the other side is for winter. Maybe daylight savings time and standard time. Entrance to Imperial Gardens. Going back to that bed we saw, the tape said that was the wedding bed. The Emperor and Empress spent their first 3 days of marriage in that bed. Guess they had complete privacy. This is the Imperial Garden. We will explore this garden. Again, remember this was private garden for emperor only. This is a large incense burner in the garden. The garden was originally constructed to allow the emperor to relax and unwind from his rigorous duties. This is Hall of Imperial Peace, where emperors offered sacrifices to the gods. One thing in the private areas, the buildings are much smaller. Now this two trees growing together. I think that man-made and created. This is a man-made mountain in the garden. Some goldfish in the garden. This is inside one of the small buildings in the garden. Beautiful ceiling. We are leaving Forbidden City, walking through kind of back entrances. Remember, this is where the stone tablet was. Sun has come out. Beautiful day. These are paintings of the very old paintings of the Forbidden City.
It's not painted by hand to how to say, to make, not by.
These are silk. Beautifully hand done. This is other silk painting. I think it's showing more common life with the city, not Forbidden City.